Hello there YouTubers and welcome to another video. In this video I will talk about the movie Viking Wolf from Netflix. I have already made a review of this one, and this focus more on the ending of the movie, what happens in the ending. So spoilers float here. I will show you some pics from the movie as well. These pics are from Reddit and DeviantArt, I think it was. Someone has uploaded some pics from the movie up there, and so that's cool. Anyway, so we talk about certain things from the movie and that. And we begin in the beginning where they explain how the werewolf got into Norway with the Vikings taking this a werewolf cub from a door. I mean, it's locked in. And here is the first picture. The Vikings, they should understand that this is a quite fearsome thing. I mean, it doesn't look very nice. It looks kind of evil, but they take it with them on the boat still. Big mistake for them because they die all die. In this scene, by the way, where it's seen, there's a funny kind of circus theme going on the soundtrack. That's kind of interesting. Yeah, this cub looks fearsome. You sure wouldn't want to have that in your home, wouldn't you? I don't think so. Anyway, and then, well, it escapes the ship later on, and, sorry. Um, and run to the woods, and we enter the story then 1,000 years later, where Tail, the one we talk most about, and the family is in Nybo, Norway. They moved from Oslo, Sweden, and that. And she's at the party, and here comes an interesting thing. There's a fat bully there. We don't know his name really, but he teases her. And later on, after she is hurt by the werewolf, he also teases her. But he gets his comeuppance later on in the movie when Tail, as a werewolf, runs amok in Nibo. And I will not show you the scene where it does, but here's the werewolf on the van looking for prey. And at this scene, she sees that guy, the fat bully. She jumps off the van and attacks him. And she's eating his guts. I will not show that picture, even if it's available. Rated R, I would say, on that one. When he first meet her at the party, she says, "I'm going to kill you." And yeah, that happens actually. Even if she is a werewolf when she does it, she does kill him. And also, I cannot show you that picture when she's doing it, but she looks kind of happy. She has a kind of happy face on her face when she is ripping his guts out. Yeah, I don't know what to say about that, but still. Anyway, they find the werewolf earlier in the movie that killed and hurt Tail, and the police finds it in the cave, seen here, when, well, she enters it, she finds it, and it looks at her. And here's one thing, what do you think YouTubers, what do you think a werewolf would smell like? Would it smell like a dog or something? I not mean how it would smell other people. More like, could you spot a werewolf by smell? What would it actually smell like being in a werewolf den? It's an interesting question. Would it just smells like a dog, or would it have some other tones in its smell or something like that? That's interesting. Anyway, and well, she shoots it with a silver bullet, but remember, Tail has been hurt by it, so what happens then? Well, she gets transformed into a werewolf, and that's kind of interesting. Well, and that she transformed on a bus on the way from Nebo, and then she gets home to where she lives, and then she's facing her sister, which gets scared at first, of course, but then she realizes that's my sister. Well, and actually, the werewolf, she seemed to calm down when she see her sister. That's quite interesting, and it might come up later about the ending I have to talk about. Yeah, look at that. It has a cool tail there. That's nice. Yeah. Anyway, so after this, she gets back to the city and wreak havoc, and she meets her sister again, and uh, that can be seen here. She tells her that um, her sister is deaf and uses sign language, and she tells the werewolf that, sister werewolf, I would take care of you, she says. Okay, and it calms down, but later they shoot it with a anti-astic, I think it's called. Um, that so it should sleep, but that doesn't work that way. Anyway, so but and they corner them in the store and that, and then finally they are able to control the wolf. And then we see at the vet place, the werewolf is laying on there, still alive but very calm. And the mother puts in a silver bullet in her gun and that, and but we don't see her shoot her daughter. And so what happens there? Does she is she kill her own daughter as a werewolf or not? Well, the scene after this is rather calm. She is at the police station, and she is like, yeah, driving home and that, and she looks kind of calm, and she places a silver bullet on a nightstand where her sister kid's tails photo is at, but the bullet is not used. That bullet she places there is not used. Yeah, there's also this that I forgot to mention, that when Taylor is a werewolf and they in the store, she bites her own mother. We can see that here. And that's kind of brutal, getting bit by your own kid. But that's really strange. I mean, Taylor as a werewolf recognizes her own sister. Shouldn't she recognize her own mother? Or is it that she's pissed at her mother because they moved to Nebo, so she doesn't care about this? That's a bit weird. But luckily the mom has a cast on that arm she's spying on, so she probably will not be a werewolf herself. Uh, Otherwise, she might have kept that bullet for herself, but I don't think so. So, what does this boils down to? Does she kill Tail or not? Well, seeing that the music is really mellow and calm, I do think she did that because of protecting her. I mean, she's a police. It's a job protecting the community, and I mean, even if she drive down the wolf to that place where the old one was, that I don't think that would be a good idea really, because who knows if she stays there, she may be wreak havoc again, and as a police, that's not helping very much. So yeah, I think she shot her daughter, and the last common thing she said earlier she couldn't do it, but then this happens, and she maybe understands that, well, I can't let her live. It's too dangerous. So yeah, I think she did shot her daughter. It's kind of a sad ending if that's what happened, but on the other hand, there was no other alternatives going on. The other thing would be that the deaf sister would take care of the werewolf, but no, what happens if she's not fast enough feeding her or something? She will be at risk even if they recognize each other. So yeah, in my opinion, she shot the werewolf. That's what happened. The bullet she placed in front of the stand is another silver bullet she got from the one armed guy. That's what I think. If you so what you think about this, you can comment on this on the comment below there and say what you think. I respect everyone's opinion, so that's cool. Yeah, ending out.